Hey there, it's Pamela Crane, and today we are looking at using the Zoom platform for hosting your online yoga classes, dance classes, whatever video instructional classes you want to do. So we're going to jump right in, and if you've never used Zoom, you will go to this page and they'll have a lot of different options. And so you can click on the plans and pricing, and you'll see that there's a free version. So if you're not quite ready to pay, but you really need to be online serving people, you can grab the free version. And you can host up to 100 people for up to 40 minutes at a time. So what that means is you can't do an hour class with more than 3 people. So you can have up to 3 people for, as long as you want. But if you want to have more than a 40-minute class with more than 3 people, then you want to upgrade to the Pro version. I use the Pro version, and I'm really, really happy with it. You have all of these basic features. So you can do as many meetings as you want, and you can do one-on-ones, unlimited, and they're not limited on the free version, and they're not limited to a time frame. It's just when you get more than 3 people, then you have to either pay or have the meetings shorter. Their support is really great. You can do video conferencing, you can do web conferencing, and group collaboration. So you can do breakout rooms and group messaging and a lot of different things that I'm not going to go into today, but just so that you know that those are available to you. The Pro is you get all of that, plus you can have up to 100 people online at one time for $14.99 a month. And your classes can be as long as you want them to be. It says 24 hours. I can't imagine, but anyway, you get a custom meeting personal ID. So let's just jump right in and look at how you would host a meeting. So I am in my account. So I'll go right here. And that's if you want to just jump on a call right whenever. Like I got on here now to make this video. So this is how I got on. I did host a meeting with video on, and I clicked that. Then I'm in the meeting. And then when I wanted to record, I went to the record button. So let me stop this share, and you can see down here there's a pause or stop recording. And so I hit record. So I'm going back to the screen share to show you. If you want to schedule a meeting, so let's say you want to do 4 classes per month. You want to do every Wednesday at 7 a.m. Pacific, which happens to be when I'm doing some classes right now. So then you would hit schedule a meeting. And I didn't go into those other plans because you can look at that and decide what your needs are as far as that. I'm just trying to kind of give you an overview. And there are a lot of videos on YouTube that go into more depth, but this is just a basic one. So you would type in my meeting, or I might say Wednesday bar class. And then you can do a description. I don't always do a description because, I don't always need to do that. And then you would set the class. So let's say I'm going to do Wednesday the 18th, and I'm going to do it at 7 a.m. And it's Pacific time. So you put in your time where you're hosting it. And then when people go to look in their time, I believe that it shows up as theirs. You can even make it a recurring meeting, so you can do it every week on every Wednesday. And you can even do it for how many ever times you want it to do. And so this one, I'll do 7 occurrences until April 29th. And then I have a require meeting password. And what that does is so that when you send someone the link, they can access the meeting. But if someone just off the street wanted to come in, they couldn't because they wouldn't have access. So I like to, so we have the required meeting password, and then you want to have your audio on both, and then you hit save. Once you hit save, then you end up with this invitation. So you can, I always do this, I'm sure there may be easier ways, but I always copy the invitation, and then you have all of this information here. Pamela Crane is inviting you to a scheduled Zoom meeting, and if you'd put the description, that would be in here. It says when it all is, and then it tells people to, if they want to import the calendar. And then here's the actual link to the meeting, join Zoom meeting. And so what I do with that is sometimes I don't do all this other stuff. The mobile, that's if they want to access it from their phone. But if I'm teaching them a fitness class or a bar class or a yoga class where they might need to see me kind of more bigger than on their phone, sometimes I don't include that information, but that's up to you. You can do what you want. You do you, boo. So I sometimes will just, to make things simpler, I'll just highlight and just send them that, just the link to the Zoom meeting. Because some people get overwhelmed, especially older people. And I say that because I am one of them. But some of us get a little overwhelmed. There's too much information. Like, I don't know what to do with all this. So you can just copy and do that. Or you can, if you want to just copy everything, you just hit copy meeting invitation. And then there you go. So I'm going to scoop out of that. Then you can take that information and just put it into your email, or if you're using Canvas or Teachable or Thinkific or whatever, you can just put the link in the announcements for people to access the class. So that's just basically a little overview of what Zoom is and how you can use it. And as you can see, what I did to show you this, and I love this when I'm working with people one-on-one, because sometimes I might want to pull up my anatomy app to show like which muscles we're using and how what we're doing might be affecting it. So the screen share is really beneficial when you're working with people one-on-one. I really enjoy doing that. And so you can kind of play around with the features and see what works for you and what doesn't. Like I said, there's a lot to be done in here, and I'm not going to go into all that today, but just get in it and play around. It's free. So if you just download the free version and play around with it and decide that it's not for you, you haven't lost anything. But I think for me, I quickly jumped right to the $15 a month because I felt like that's a really affordable way to be able to offer what I offer for people to be able to do it in their own home. So I hope you found this helpful. If you like this and you want to hear more from me, be sure and hit subscribe, because I'm going to be posting many, many different videos every week to help yoga professionals, dance professionals, and other people who are delivering content to folks at home, just to learn more things and get better. So subscribe. And also you can visit my website, interoceptiveperformance.com. I'll put the link down there. And you can subscribe to my email. And I don't send a lot of emails, but I'll send out just little tips and tricks and things that you can do to make yourself feel better, because I'm a yoga therapist, and also to make your business better. So if you're interested in getting my emails or subscribing to my channel, then I hope that you will do that. Thanks. Hope you have a great day.